One of the things about my life that sets it apart to some extent is that there's never been any hypocrisy in it. Uh, I am who I appeared to be, if anybody was paying attention.
They were.
Well, they were, but in a lot of different ways. Certainly in terms of print. In writing about me, and I expressed this very early on, writing about Playboy and writing about Hefner is like a Rorschach test. It's an ink blot. It reflects typically a little bit about me and a great deal about the fantasies and the fears and prejudices of our time, because my life has been so intimately interconnected in such a public way with the great guilts of American Puritanism, sex and wealth.
I read something you said that intrigued me. You said, my life embodies the 20th century experience.
I think it is certainly one of the ones that does, yes, without question.
Well, explain that.
Well, I think that my upbringing was typically American, very repressed, very Puritan, middle class, Midwest, Methodist, and the major influences in my life were my mother on the one hand and the movies on the other. I was tremendously influenced by movies and by the romantic songs of the time, and I think that in a very real way I escaped into, in childhood, romantic dreams and fantasies as a kind of the equivalent of love. And I think most of my life has been a search and a quest for that perfect world that was described in the films and songs.